principal tax. So in tax matter, there is something we usually call principal tax, which is a concept which have been mind-boggling a lot of taxpayers. So principal tax is the amount of tax which you are required by the revenue authority to pay. So in order to demonstrate it clearly and what is importance when it comes to applying for waivers and amnesty, I'll get into the iTax portal, and then I can be able to explain it from that point of view. So let me sign in into the iTax portal. So to sign in into the iTax portal, you need your KRA PIN. So just input my KRA PIN here. Then I'll hit continue. Then you need to input your password, and then you need to do a simple mathematical computation here, which gives me a value of 115. Then I need to log in. So just give it time to log in. So just give it some time. So after I log in, I'll come to where I have payment. I'll come to the payment registration option. Then I need to come here and choose next. Then I choose to proceed with payment. So what I need to do, I need to fill some section here. I need to choose the tax head, which is the income tax. Then I need to choose the subhead, which is the income tax resident. Then I need to choose the payment type, which is the self-assessment tax. Let me choose it here, self-assessment tax. So you can notice that here there is something which they are calling principal tax, which have been accruing here for the year 2022, which was an amount of 31,000. And there is another principal tax in 2025 of 7515. So what does this principal tax means? So in order to be able to claim for these penalties and interest, when you want to apply some amnesty or some waivers, you are required by the taxman to pay this principal tax. Unless you pay this principal tax, it will be close to impossible to claim for penalties and interest, waivers, or amnesty. So this is technically what it means. So in case maybe I want to claim for amnesty for the year 2022, I need to come here and first pay the principal tax, which was of 31,806. 31,806. So which was of 806.04. So this I need to remove the decimal point. So I'll just round it off to the nearest 10. So I just round it off to 31,806. And I remove the 0 here. And when I pay now this amount, that is when now I can be able, so I need to add it here to make the payment, and add it here to make the payment. So when I pay this amount, so I just choose the mode of payment like others, and I can submit to make the payment. So when I make this payment, this is the only chance which I have to claim for waivers and amnesty for these interest. The same logic applies to the month of January, 1st January 2019, or for the year 2019, when I had principal tax liability of 8. So I know people doesn't know what is technically principal tax means. So this is the tax which you are required by the taxman to remit to the revenue authority. So hope this has shed light to you. So in case you want to claim for waivers and amnesty, you need first to clear the amount of the principal tax. But there is in some scenario where we usually get to something we call tax coordination. So tax coordination is where you get into the agreement with the revenue authority. You can either come up with a payment plan for your principal tax, or you can agree to write off the principal tax in case you have a valid reason why you defaulted to pay your taxes. And that is the concept which is usually needed here. So in case you have any query regarding income tax, withholding VAT and ETINs guideline, you can reach me using the contact in the description. So thank you for watching and have a superb day ahead.